What's up guys, welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be breaking down how I shot and how I edited the video you just saw. And although I'm shooting this video on a Canon T7i, but the video you just saw was shot all entirely on my iPhone and edited on my iPhone. And I didn't use anything really special. I think the only thing that I had that most people probably won't have, I mean, besides like the Frank's Red Hot Sauce, you can shoot it with anything, and the bowl that I used to like spin it around or whatever, the little spinny thing, which we'll get to in a sec, and a tripod. Those are probably like the only things that maybe most people won't have, but the tripod I used was only 40 bucks from Target, but you can always just lean it against something. You'll see in this video that I didn't use a lot of like special things to create this video, and so that's kind of just what I want to inspire with this video, is showing you that you don't need a lot of special things to create something as cool as that like Frank's Red Hot Sauce commercial. So let's get into it. First, I want to talk about how I shot it. So for starters, the setup is pretty simple. I just taped a little like blue screen to my wall, but I didn't even have a blue screen or anything like that was blue, so I just used blue tape and taped a board. So as you can see, my setup is not professional at all. I'm standing everything up with this little like stand that we use by our door to hold keys up. I'm even using it right now. Here, I'll record real quick and show how I'm set up here. So the video screen I'm looking at is my audio, and then how I hold my lights up is literally just this stand that I used for the video. To hold it up higher, I put up my cat stand, and then I have a little lamp that I created a softbox for, as you can see. And then my camera's way over there. So usually the stand is sitting here for the most, when we're not using it for anything. And then where I shot the video was just right over here. So as you can see, like the setup is not super professional. I'm holding it up with a little like plant stand, and then holding my phone is my tripod, and then I have a little tiny screen behind it. It'd be better to like have a bigger one. They sell them online for like 30 bucks. You can buy these ones that like collapse over, and then the other side's green screen, but I just used what I had. I watched one of Daniel Schiffer's videos on this, and I just thought, I can do that, and I'm gonna do it with the most minimal things possible. So that's basically my setup there. So now I'm gonna break down how I edited the video. Okay, so we're gonna go into this project here because I just have it all laid out. As you can see down here, this is like what it looked like when I filmed it, and I didn't have any help. Nobody was helping me do this. So I just pressed record while it was on the tripod, and then set up this little whiteboard here, because as you can see in this video, that when there's no whiteboard, there's like a little bit of a shadow fall off. I have my I have my light to the right over here, so that's where the light's coming from, and then I bounce some of the light off this cardboard here that I used, and I also used that same stuff to make the softbox too, which is pretty funny. So yeah, so that's just the first video I got. Super simple. I just spun it around a bunch, try to get like a good spin. You got to do it a few times, make sure you get the right one, and then I brought it into the editor, and I just literally used a mask to cut out most of it, and I didn't even like use the chroma key for this. Literally just used a mask, and then I used the chroma key. I put it somewhere in the top corner, and that like blacked out most of it, as you can see. And there's still a little bit of like imperfections in the corner, but if I was using like a real blue screen but there was no like lines or anything on that, I'm pretty sure it would cut that out pretty good. I would have used white, but as you can see, there's white on the bottle. You can't really use red because red's on the bottle. So green and blue would have been the best choices for this. After the chroma key, it looked like this, which wasn't so bad for me because I could just mask it out again. So then when I put it in the commercial, I actually used a mask the entire time to cover that black spot so you can't even see it. And once I got it here, this was all the fun parts of it. As you've already seen, I have it rotating up and blurry. And that was super easy to do. I just made a background layer first, which was just flames that I found stock inside of a videoleap. You can just go to, let's just do it here, mixer, stock. I think I went to this here and typed in fire. Let's see, it's probably one of the first ones. Oh, nope, it was down here at the bottom, so I just picked that one, downloaded it in there, and then I think I just looped it twice or whatever. So that's what I used for like my back layer, and then I used this here, which we will unblend to show you that it's just the cinematic bars, making it look a little bit more cinematic. We'll get back there. And then this here was the blur. So I started it a little bit blurry and I got it less blurry because without this, There's no blur on there, as you can see. It just starts pretty clean. So we'll put the blur back on there, and then as far as the bottle goes, it started normal, you know, it was like this. I mean, but not, you know, blurry. But I literally made it so that it started to the side like that. And then as it plays, with the diamonds down here, as you can see, it starts to rotate. And since it was already spinning in my video, that's where we get the other spin, which is really cool. So this just adds some more effect to it. It's blurry, it's coming up. And then when it lands, I have a sound effect, which is like an explosion. And I also have a little explosion there too, visuals to go with it. And that's just a little overlay, as you can see here. If we unblend that, it's literally just an explosion. But if you blend it in, you know, you can see through it still, gets rid of all the black, and you can see the fire. And then because I had it looped, as you can see it right here, this is where it loops here. I have it so it like glitches out a little bit, and then I added in some more effects. This one here to pull, make it look a little glitchy, and then I think this is a little bit of like a static effect as well. We turn it up, you can probably hear it. Yeah. So that's just to make it, that's just to make the loop not look so like choppy, because when it looped a bit back again, you can kind of like see it a little bit because the spin was a little fast in the beginning. If you look at, let's see if we can find it. So there was that spin, and that's pretty much what I looped, but in the beginning of it, it's a little faster when it spins and it starts to slow down. So when it loops that, it speeds up again. So that's basically why I have the glitches there, so you can't see all of that when it speeds up again. You can still see it, but the glitches kind of take away from that. And it's just all about trying to find where, you know, what will help your video look more real. So, and then I add in the text. It's all individually. It's just that I put that on everything. And I thought it'd be fun to animate the shit part. I made it, you know, flame colored, and we added an effect to it, which is flames, which is pretty cool because it does have flames, waters, like electricity, and a bunch of other things. And I thought that would be really cool. So yeah, it all comes up slowly. I have it fading in, and then once again it looped again, so I just did the same thing. I added a glitch to the other side so it wasn't like exactly the same. Super quick, but it makes it so you don't notice that loop. And then yeah, so that was all really easy. I shot it and set up in about 10 minutes, probably shot that in like 5 minutes because I just needed that spin. And then without even taking anything down, I just ran down over here to the couch and started editing, and I had that video made in probably, I want to say like 8 minutes from the editing part. So in total, what, like 26 minutes to make this? And I know if I spent more time on it, editing and shooting and reshooting things, it would have looked really, really good. I spent more time trying to find sound effects or whatever. I was just trying to do it quickly. So yeah, like I was saying, if you were to edit that or shoot it a little bit longer, then it would have came out even better. But I think just for the 26 minutes that I spent making that thing, it came out pretty cool. I also have this. And this. These are all little things that I've just been working on to promote my music, and you know, I've just been really getting into the editing side. Like the shooting side's really fun, and I really love it, and I just wish that I could go out and shoot more, but like I've said in previous videos, it's really hot outside, so I've been working with what I have inside. And then because I really wanted to show that, you know, you don't need a really nice camera to shoot something like that, I shot it on my iPhone and edited it on my iPhone. I didn't use my camera at all for it, and all the sounds and everything that I used were all from the app videoleap. So I really didn't need to pay any extra for anything. I already pay for the app, which is I think $7 or $14 a month. But that's pretty much it. I just had used my phone and the app that I edit with. So I really hope, you know, something like this can inspire you to, you know, not waste any money on things that you might not need and to just start shooting now. If you go through my tutorials, you'll see that I definitely try to get people to, you know, work with what they have and start now before they're ready, because, you know, if you're shooting with your phone and getting really good at editing, and then you make money, or you finally save up enough money to get that camera you want. Then you have, you know, some like experience underneath you. So you just now have to figure out the camera that you have and the settings that they have, so that you can go out and, you know, be the best shooter that you can. So yeah, I just really hope that, you know, that videos like this can help inspire you and help you start today. So I was really excited to make this video, and I really hope that you guys like it. If you do like it and it gave you any good knowledge that you're gonna start using today, then please hit that like button, leave a comment down below if you have anything to add, and also please subscribe to this channel if you like daily motivational podcast videos. I shoot Monday through Friday, you know, podcast, talking head, tutorial videos, just things to help you live intentionally and find happiness. If that sounds good to you, then please subscribe. And I'll see you tomorrow, guys. Peace.